I'm still eating, but they're playing cinematics, so I'll try and switch it over. Hang on.
I mean, like, it's cliche, but it's such a dream come true of being able to create the things that brought me so much happiness over the years.
Until I landed here in Irvine and went into the Blizzard campus, I literally didn't believe it was happening. I went into my office, and on the door sign against my door, it said Chris Metzen. So
there
I
we
just
go.
saw him going into the room one day, and I completely geeked out.
It's so strange coming into work and realizing, oh, I work on this thing now. I get to contribute to the world in whatever way that I can, and then seeing it go live in game, whether that's a couple months afterwards or even up to a year after I finish the task, seeing people react to it it's amazing, honestly.
For me, playing with my friends is probably the best part of World of Warcraft. Like, a lot of the memories I have growing up were just things I did with my friends.
I really like the communities in our games, especially in World of Warcraft. I've made a lot of friends. Definitely some of my closest friends are people that I've met playing World of Warcraft. I've gone to a few different weddings of people that I met playing WoW.
WoW means a lot to me. I met my wife playing World of Warcraft, so it is a game that means an awful lot to me personally.
I met my wife through the game. She asked if we wanted to play arena together. We talked more than play, so I got to know her a little better. And many years later, we have a family together, and we're still playing WoW.
I would say there's maybe a good 50 to 100 people that I've come across and stayed connected with in my personal life and in professional life, that we really strengthened our bond playing World of Warcraft together.
Working on Hearthstone and just in the Warcraft franchise and at Blizzard in general is something I've always dreamed about.
To work on this game that I've played and been a fan of for most of my adult life, it's a dream come true. I think to work on World of Warcraft was something I could have never imagined.
My job entails as a senior test analyst, being on the team, working on Warcraft Rumble. It's an incredible experience. And again, since I love the game anyways, I have the passion for it, right? So I love to just be a part of that whole experience.
I work in localization. I play on the Taiwanese realm, so I see firsthand players all over the world able to enjoy the game in the language that they're used to. It is a great feeling to see that.
Way back in the day, I was 12 years old, and somehow I ended up in a guild with a bunch of guys that were in their late 20s. They really enjoyed outdoor PvP, and even though I was a lower level, I would still join them from time to time, let them use me as bait for Alliance players. My favorite memory is actually when I dueled my guild master on his out. I managed to beat him, and then for the first time ever, I unmuted my mic, and with the most high-pitched, squeaky, prepubescent voice, I told him, "How does it feel getting beaten by a 12-year-old?"
We had what we called computer time. So like our parents would ration how much time we would have for using a computer, where we'd have like 2 hours on, I would have like 2 hours on a Monday, Ryan would have 2 hours on a Tuesday or something. So yeah, we would have to trade off in that sense. Some days we might trade hours or...
Yeah, we used to sometimes save some of our allowance money to buy hours from each other to have more computer time.
My first game was Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos in the Warcraft universe. And then from there, I expanded beyond to the Frozen Throne. I have a lot of memories playing a lot of custom games. You know, a lot of those tower defense games that are super fun.
I was one of the main healers in our raid group. And I was home for the summer from college, and my parents had just gotten a puppy. And I was like, oh, my puppy's been really quiet. That's unusual. And I kind of leaned over past my laptop, and she had gotten into one of my artist pens, and she just had ink everywhere. And me naturally being like, you know, worried because I thought one of the ink pens was toxic. I was like, oh my God, my puppy's gonna die. Did not explain further than that, threw the laptop and wiped our entire raid. And that's one of my favorite stories of how my puppy killed 25 people in World of Warcraft.
I loved PvP, and I think I went on a 10-win streak once. I'm not that good, but I love it. And I think I went on a 10-win streak once in the arena, and I didn't even think about it. It just happened, and it was pretty awesome.
I still remember the first time I went to BlizzCon. It was the 2017 BlizzCon. I was really excited. First time getting to see all of these big announcements for all these different games live.
I've been mired in Azeroth since the RTS days, and I haven't left since.
I've been playing World of Warcraft for about 15 years now, which is pretty wild to think about.
I have been playing the same character, human frost mage, for all 15 years.
Yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft for 20 years. Actually started like early alpha and beta.
I've been playing World of Warcraft, I guess, 21 years. I started playing when I was 5 years old. A lot of our systems and our code is, 20 plus years old. I've found files that were written before I was born.
I lived in San Diego at the time, and I heard that there was...
That's insane. This guy just said he'd start playing WoW when he was 5 years old.
Everybody who was there who worked on the game
Okay,
previously.
pre-show's almost over.
It's so good connecting with people who...
I'm glad it's
actually
just like a
signed it
sizzle
for me.
reel and not
we get to
not
share in,
something
this experience of, like, I
that
was
would have been like
a passionate fan,
devastating to miss
and,
while
you signed
eating
this,
food.
and
I'm here
I get
now.
to work with you as a professional.
Hi, that's me. I'm here. I'm ready.
Whether you
We've got
wanna
less than a
just
minute
chill
to go.
out and be solo and enjoy the world, or you want to like get in deep with your guildmates and like raid as hard as you
Drop
can.
should be starting very soon.
There's a little something.
This is the
for
Warcraft
everyone, and
Direct
there's space for
that
everyone
takes
to
place
have a
instead of
really
BlizzCon this year.
satisfying experience,
They're not doing an
no matter
actual
your play
BlizzCon.
style.
The future of Hearthstone's looking very bright. There's always cool new cards coming out.
We've just sort of
ways
had
for both new
Diablo
and returning
expansion,
players
so I can't imagine there's
get
anything
into the
like
game.
There is
mind-blowing
magic
to
here, and I
announce
think
there.
that magic will continue for the next 30, 40, 50
Basically
years,
everything
and I'm excited
Blizzard
for
has right now
what's to come.
that's got an amount of content is Warcraft, basically. But that's fine. That's my favorite franchise out of all of them. StarCraft's just DOA. But I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Now, we did have... This is just going to be like a 30 years of Blizzard, or whatever kind of thing, rather than like a Warcraft announcement.
Has always been my peace and my outlet.
I have such a deep love for everything inside.
There was little
Azeroth.
bits leaked. Oh, of course, leaked to Mr. GM,
I'm
though.
gonna move on eventually, as if it was just any other game, and it wasn't.
We've had little bits leaked, like internal uploads of
I was a very introverted
Warcraft 2
person. I was
remastered,
lonely,
potentially,
and then
so
I
that
accidentally
will
stumbled
probably
upon
show
World
up
of
at some
Warcraft.
point.
I even ended up in a guild, and in the guild, I even made some friends.
And we always come together to enjoy the moments that we create in the game, whether they're fun, competitive,
It does feel like it's a very
or silly.
30 years of Blizzard kind of thing, which is cool. I like that they've got content creators
You
doing
sent me a whispering game
bits
going,
of this.
my water just broke. And I said, oh my goodness, I guess we better go to hospital. And you said, nah, let's kill this dragon.
And we did.
Oh, that's such good Anduin cosplay. Holy hell.
Hearthstone changed my life.
I cannot picture my life without WoW.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Warcraft, for giving everything that you gave us so far. Here's to like 100 years more.
Why was his hoodie blurred out? What's he got on there? Is that like a leak thing that's coming?
When I say World of Warcraft,
Did they have to blur it out because they were playing this
I
first?
really mean it.
Or maybe it's just like a... They wouldn't have had someone in like an opposing brand to do like an interview. That doesn't happen, surely. They go in... They're doing the whole like Apple thing, right? This is cute.
Hi everyone, welcome to
Hi,
the
Holly.
Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct. I'm Holly Longdale, the executive producer for World of Warcraft. Alongside Hearthstone, Warcraft Rumble, and the Warcraft real-time strategy games, we are all honored to be here to celebrate some big milestones with you and talk about the future. Many of us began our Warcraft adventures as players before we became developers at Blizzard. No matter which game we work on, we all share a deep love for the Warcraft universe. Today, each of the Warcraft development teams will be sharing what's coming up. Some of it next year, some just a few weeks from now, and some will even be available today. So whether you've been traversing the plains of Azeroth with a view from above, or chilling in the Hearthstone Tavern, sorting out your minis for your Rumble machine, or pursuing Xalatath in Khazalgar, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Now, what better place to begin than with the games that started it all? Here's Brad Chan from the Warcraft RTS team.
So, Warcraft 2
It's kind of funny how
remastered
life
then,
ends up.
Definitely.
I actually never thought about ever being a
Maybe we'll
developer.
get a
When I was
Warcraft
younger,
1.
I just wanted to play video games.
Up-res as well.
Back in
That'd
2007,
be nice.
I was at a regional qualifier playing a game called Warcraft 3. After I qualified for the tournament, someone came up to me, gave me his card, and was like, hey, we're looking for experienced RTS players to join our design team. Naturally, I said I wasn't interested. I was going to go to the Nationals,
Based.
win that, go to the Worlds, win that. Easy. Well, it was a good thing I kept that guy's card, because 16 years later, here I am, working on a game that remains so important to me and so many players around the world. Throughout my career, I've stuck to a few guiding principles. When something is broken, you fix it. When something is wrong, you make it right. And if things aren't good enough, you make them better. So without further ado, I'm here to announce patch 2.0 for Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Mega based. Holy hell. Good.
Available now, this patch overhauls the environments and lighting and revamps the user interface. In addition, we are up-resing all classic Warcraft 3 assets to HD. You can now customize the type of assets you want to play with and even mix and match if you like. We have also included a bunch of quality of life changes, such as in-game hotkey customization, a revamped ladder, and much, much more. We hope you enjoy this update, which will be available to everyone who owns Reforged. Now, I'm not just here to talk about Warcraft 3. We're also here celebrating 30 years of Warcraft. So not only will Reforged be receiving an update today, but we are also releasing fully remastered versions of Warcraft 2 and 1. So you can experience the story from the very beginning. These remasters have brand new hand-drawn visuals that capture the original art style from each game. And you'll
Oh,
be
they
able
look
to swap
so
between the
good,
original
actually.
graphics and
They
the
almost
remastered
look like
versions in
comic
real time.
bookish.
For Warcraft 1, we added modern controls such as right-click move, bandbox select, and a faster game speed. Both games have also received various UI and UX improvements, such as tooltips and health bars, mission
Probably
select
for the
screen,
best.
and an increased unit selection. Warcraft 2 will still have multiplayer functionality, and all legacy custom maps will still be fully compatible and playable. We are also bringing back the Warcraft Battle Chest, which will include Warcraft 1, 2,
Oh my god,
and
the
3.
battle chest. Holy shit, dude.
So here's to 30 years of Warcraft, and I can't think of a better way than celebrating than reliving the story from the very beginning. Oh, did I mention this is all available right now?
Oh, don't do that to me, man. God damn it. I'm gonna be buying that, I guess. I've got Warcraft 1 and 2 on, like, GOG or something, I'm pretty sure, but...
It was I who was...
Oh, you know I'm gonna buy the remasters.
You must lead your people to their destiny.
Oh, this is like the full trailer for it. I really like what they've done with the art style. It almost looks like a Flash game now, and I mean that in the nicest way possible, because some Flash games are like legit great.
We are one.
So Warcraft 3. 3 Reforged is also getting updates, which... yeah. Probably for the best. I didn't mind Reforged. I thought some of the character models looked a bit yank. It was decent. I played the Arthur's storyline and didn't really do much else, unfortunately. I did want to get around to it, but... fine.
It's pretty amazing to think that Hearthstone turns 10 this year. It's been
Yeah.
such an incredible decade. Together, we've made the tavern a place for sharing joy, excitement, and some very tall tales indeed. We've made friends with Murlocs, battled old gods, and now we're traveling through space. But for me, the most incredible thing of all is that I get to work on my favorite game with such an amazing team. Ever since Hearthstone came out, we've been with you on that road to legend. I remember on my first climb to legend, I had played something like 500 games in 1 month. And as the clock ticked to midnight, I was 2 wins away and didn't make it. But I played another 500 games the following month and made it.
That sucks,
Shout out
dude.
to Darkshire Councilman. But those 1,000
Same thing
games
happened with
pale
me
in
in Season
comparison
2
to the more
of
than 160
Dragonflight
billion games that
PvP
we've all
Arena.
played over the last decade.
I got to 1800.
And that's not counting
Just,
Battlegrounds.
I left it way too late.
Can you
I got to
believe that it's been
1800
5
just as
years
like the
since the
season
mode
ended.
launched at BlizzCon?
Because I thought I had until
That's
like
5
server
years of
reset,
building
but
Death
it
Rattle
finished
Beast
at like
comps,
11 PM or
magnetizing
something
mechs,
stupid.
completing quests,
Missed
and
out by like
collecting
1 or
trinkets.
2 games.
It's been awesome to watch Battlegrounds grow from what was pitched as the biggest tavern brawl ever into what it is today. We are so thankful to our community for being with us over this incredible decade, and we're looking forward to the next 10 years in the tavern together. The future is packed with even more places to explore.
Hearthstone's fine
and
as a
adventures
game.
to share.
I was
More
super into
expansions,
it
more
when it
mini
first
sets,
came
and
out,
more
when it was
surprises.
easy and not like
Now,
overly
let's
complicated.
take a look at what's just around the corner.
And probably boring looking back now, but
One of the amazing things of working
I
at
don't
Blizzard
know. I
is
just
getting to watch
I
other
fell out of
teams
the loop for
pushing
so
the
long. There's
boundaries
just
on
so
their own
much to it
games.
now.
I think we're all genuinely fans of what our coworkers are up to, and it's really special when we find moments to collaborate. What's up, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your adventures among the stars in the Great Dark Beyond. We loved working on this expansion and wanted to take our next mini set further into the cosmos than ever before. Prepare to travel beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of StarCraft. I'm super excited for this mini set. It's the first time we've ever explored another universe this deeply in Hearthstone. A ton of people on the team, so much
Okay.
love for StarCraft. So being able to bring it into the Hearthstone Tavern has been incredible.
We're
Some
not
might
actually going to
say
get another StarCraft
it's
game.
about time. Obviously, we knew we had to go big. The Zerg, Terran, and Protoss factions are represented on cards via a faction banner. Not only do the cards in each faction work well with one another, they're also usable across multiple classes. Each of the factions also has a hero card featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft. The Zerg are led by the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan. She gives Death Knights, Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters access to an aggro playstyle with near endless swarms of Zerg cards. After all, what would a StarCraft mini set even be without its own version of a Zerg rush? For the Protoss, we have the legendary Artanis, seeking to unify his people. He grants his powers to druids, mages, priests, and rogues. He focuses on powerful, high mana cost units, and uses the psionic powers of the Protoss to make those cards cheaper. And finally, who else could we have to lead the Terran besides the iconic Jim Raynor? Thanks to him, warriors, paladins, and shamans will get a hold of the new starship keyword from the main set. But these aren't your average starships. They're battle cruisers. When we first started working on this mini set, we went to the team and asked, what does this need to have in order to truly feel like StarCraft? We've made sure to represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the Terran armored
Of course it is.
On top of everything else, Heroes of StarCraft has more cards than any mini set we've done before. There's so much to explore here. So many strategies,
Is
so
it
many
a mini set at that point then? Or is it just like a set?
StarCraft nostalgia. And
Where's the
we might have
line?
some special music as well, just for the occasion. Heroes of StarCraft is coming in January 2025.
So you get like tavern
But
music
there's
of
even more
StarCraft
coming
stuff.
up
That's
for
cool.
Hearthstone. We're making some big changes to Arena.
As Leo mentioned, Arena is getting a major glow up. But first, let's talk about what makes Arena special. Arena is Hearthstone's premium draft mode, where you build your own deck from scratch at the start of every run. It's all about you flexing your deck building skills and card knowledge to defeat your opponents. And believe it or not, Arena has stayed mostly the same for 10 years. So we thought it was finally time for a little bit of an update. From now on, there will be 2 kinds of Arena to choose from. Normal Arena has a shorter format that lets you complete your runs more quickly, but still gives you that awesome competitive arena experience. And after you've established yourself in the normal arena, you'll be able to descend into the dark, dank cellar of the tavern, where challengers are engaging in high-stakes card play in our underground arena. Underground has a distinctive basement aesthetic, longer runs, and a new feature we call Redraft on Loss. This means that when you lose, you'll have the option to redraft cards and edit your deck, refining it to up your chances of winning as you take on more hardened challengers. We heard you also want a way to show off that you're an arena champion. We got you. Arena ratings will be available for both the normal and underground modes. Ranking for the 2 are separate, with the usual skill-based matchmaking in normal arena. But in underground arena, you'll be throwing caution to the wind and facing off against opponents of all skill levels. Whether you're an arena veteran or maybe you just haven't clicked that arena button in a while,
So
we
there's
hope
no,
these
like,
changes
MMR
offer you
there?
another exciting way
That's
you can enjoy
interesting.
your time in the tavern with us. And I'm happy to tell you all of this will be coming in the first half of next year. Now, here's Tyler to share even more of what's in store for Hearthstone.
Hey everyone. As you can see, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned for the next few updates. But what kind of game director would I be if I didn't spill even more beans about what's coming next? It's going to be the year of the Raptor, and you'll be going on some awesome adventures in some of your favorite Azeroth locations. Next year, we kick things off with one of our most requested settings as we journey into the Emerald Dream. Here, you'll find yourself in the middle of a legendary face-off between the Druids of the Emerald Dream and the forces of the Old Gods. They'll be fighting a high-stakes battle over the fate of the World Tree in our first expansion of the year. And things are going to heat up even more when the Druids of the Flame light up the mini-set. Our second expansion is also Hearthstone's first ever sequel. As we go back
It's
to
not meant to be
Andorra
Godzilla.
Crater, join Elise on the hunt for a mythical lost Tortolan city.
Oh, I love that.
Spoiler alert, keep an eye on that volcano. After uncovering the secrets of the lost city, take part in a grand celebration in the 33.4 mini set. The party-loving Tortolans are hosting a festival in honor of the mighty dinosaurs of the crater, and we'd hate for you to miss out on all that fun. Closing out the year is our third expansion, where you'll travel with Chromie through alternate realities to recruit legendary Warcraft
It's interesting that
heroes
we've got
like you've
Emerald
never
Dream
seen them
and a
before.
world tree
This
that
all leads
turns
to an
into the
epic
Ongaro
showdown against
crater,
Murazond at the
the
end
volcano,
of time,
which
and you won't believe
is
what
where in
happens
Warcraft
next.
we think
You've
that
seen just how much we've got in store for you over the next year.
the
Heroes of
other
StarCraft,
world tree was
revamped arena,
placed.
and 3 awesome expansions. We're incredibly excited, and we hope you're
You
incredibly
know what I mean.
excited.
I forgot its name.
Thank you so much
Balloon
for
here.
being part of
Other
this
one.
incredible journey. 10 years in, and our adventures in the tavern together are only just beginning.
That's good. They seem like decent updates for Hearthstone. Oh my god, that
Blizzard
room
has this
kind of
awesome
looks like
tradition of
the
sharing the journey that each team took to bring their
Warhammer
games
World,
to life.
or part of Warhammer World, where you go around looking at all the figures.
I think this museum is a beautiful way to relive the memories
It
of
is just a
development
museum
and
layout.
share
I
that
suppose that's
passion
pretty
with
cool.
the rest of Blizzard. What's up, everyone? It's been about a year since I stood on the main stage of BlizzCon and we launched Warcraft Rumble together with all of you. And what a year it's been.
It's a fine
All
game.
of us on the team have had so much fun watching you dig into our game and explore
don't
the hero
love it.
collection, the army building, the nail-biting finishes.
It's very cute. I love the art style.
You've beaten over 900 million bosses.
No, I
and on
haven't.
the matter of Alliance versus Horde, you picked Team Jaina
It's
almost
difficult,
10%
dude.
more.
I'm not
Maybe
good at
most
strategy games
importantly,
like that.
You've summoned over 1 billion angry chickens. That's 2 billion chicken wings.
Cut.
In just a
Going back
second,
one.
we're
Jeremy, we're trying to shoot Rumble here.
Oh, Rumble? Oh, I know a little bit about that. Scoot the camera. Cool. Awesome. When we started working on Warcraft Rumble, we wanted to make something that harkened back to our strategy roots. Like the first time I booted up Warcraft 2 on my dad's Power Mac 7100 66 AV. I'm stoked to play those new remasters. But we also wanted to do something in our universe that we'd
Something
never
about
done
this direct does
So
feel
we
very
started
Apple.
imagining that maybe somewhere in the Hearthstone Tavern,
When it
there
comes
was
to
a
the interview
mysterious arcade
sections.
machine that printed miniature versions of the heroes and villains of Azeroth and zapped them to life for you to collect and command. In those kind of early days when we were establishing the art style of Warcraft Rumble, we wanted a sense of tactility. We wanted to be able to pick up
Give me
and
the
touch
toys
the
to
art
buy
that
in
we were
real life
creating
and I'll
inside of the
eat them
computer.
up.
So some of us went and printed minis and painted them up like this. And that's kind of really where all this came from. All of these minis were painted by our team. And well, if I'm a little bit biased, but this little guy's my favorite.
what does that say underneath?
Oh, under here? Oh, it says Jeremy. But we've done more than paint minis since our game launched. We've added new dungeons and at least one new mini every single season.
Man can dream.
We've
It's
got
gonna
the Dark
happen.
Moon
It's
Fair,
gotta happen.
New zones, and a whole new family for you to experience in the game. We
Make
added
them like
our
the new
first raid,
amiibo of
Molten
Funko
Core,
Pops.
and laid siege to Stormwind. In our latest
Maybe buy an
season, we
NFC
even
scanner
bust
for my
down the doors of
PC.
Ironforge.
Give me loot in WoW.
And we ain't stopping there, are we, Vic?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. Starting right now, if you hop into Rumble, we're running our first anniversary event with some truly excellent loot.
I don't even think I've got it installed
We're
anymore.
celebrating 1 year of Warcraft Rumble, so if you jump in after the stream, you'll be able to snag some super cool rewards, like the very valuable looking gold kobold, which we affectionately call the Kogold. Okay, have you scanned this thing yet? Great.
We've
I
also been
didn't.
working on
I'm
something
sorry.
really
I
exciting for
failed.
later in the season. There are some characters in Warcraft that don't fit so cleanly into just one of our families. So we're adding split leaders. These leaders belong to 2 families at the same time, which really expands the possibilities of how you build out your armies. And we're not just adding 1 split leader, we're starting with 3. Up first, fighting for the Alliance and Cenarian families, is Malfurion Stormrage. And representing the Horde and Blackrock families, we got Chieftain and former War Chief Orgrim Doomhammer. And finally, leading Undead and Beasts is Anu Barak.
Hell
But
yeah, dude.
Before any of these 3 new leaders join the fight, we're going to be reworking one that we released this time last year. Sylvanas Windrunner is finally taking her rightful place among both the Horde and Undead. We've got an awesome season ahead of us and can't wait for you to check it out.
Is she
We'll be
hot
right there
though,
with you.
really?
To our amazing fans, thank you for an incredible first year of Warcraft Rumble and for your unwavering support. Your passion fuels our creativity and truly drives us forward.
Bye.
But there was one more thing we wanted to talk about. Jeremy? right? There was one more thing we wanted to talk about, right?
Nope. That's all I had. See you later.
Debated. Oh no, devastating. Whatever will he do? Oh, can you play Rumble inside WoW? Oh no, it's just coming to PC. Never mind. PC beta starts December 10th. That's still a while away. Just under a month. At least you can boot it up while WoW is open. That's very cool. I'll probably actually play it a little bit more.
We are so excited that you're here to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us.
Hell
when the
yeah.
game first came out in 2004,
I was 11.
I remember Facebook had just launched. I'd been in the game industry for a handful of years when I picked up WoW, and
I don't think I started playing until I was about 12.
Even
but
when I was running about and exploring on my Night Elf Hunter, I made friends who would group with me and tackle just about anything, including helping me save 40 gold for my first mount. I loved it. I still do, just like many of you. And as most of you know, the game saw absolutely explosive growth in the early years and brought multiplayer gaming to the mainstream. That in turn created countless friendships, camaraderie, and escape for people every day. It still does 20 years later. We dug into our history and discovered that across 2 decades, together, we've accumulated 1 billion days of time played in Azeroth.
Great, dude. I think I'm probably close to 1,000 of those.
So many of you have joined us over the years. Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you have even named your kids and pets after characters and locations in the game. Veterans from all over the world. Those who are hearing or visually impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families playing together with their kids, and so many more who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift for so many, and certainly to us. We feel it every day. One of those special stories is live now on Netflix in a documentary called
I've not watched
The
this yet.
Remarkable Life of Evelyn. Mott Steen, who played a character named Evelyn, lived a life in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real
I know you
world.
can buy the pet. I'll probably
He
do that.
suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with. Because of Mott's and his roleplay guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world as a source of joy and companionship. Sadly, Mott's was taken from this world and Azeroth far too soon. Because of Mott's and stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity pet program for classic and our modern game to support Cure Duchenne,
Hell yeah.
a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving and extending the lives of those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy. We want to thank you in advance for giving to this cause that offers support to people just like Mott's. This little cutie is Revan, and he's available until January 6th. He was inspired by the
very cute.
detective agency Mott's created for his busy roleplay life in Azeroth.
I thought
Right
we were going
now,
to get
we have our 20th anniversary celebration
Classic
running
then. That
in-game.
would have been
We've got
interesting.
modernized Tier 2 armor sets,
Got them all,
classic
baby.
time walking,
Done them
new
all, baby.
world bosses,
Kill them all,
Trading
baby.
Post items, rewards, and more with all that nostalgic flavor. In the War Within expansion that we released a few months ago, we've taken the leap into the first chapter
It's
of the
only been
World
a few
Soul
months
Saga.
since the War Within
More
came
coming
out,
on
and
that.
there's been so
And of
much
course,
content.
Classic is
Crazy.
always cooking, but this moment is about you. You're the thundering heart of World of Warcraft and always have been. Stay tuned as we share what we are serving up for you. And thanks
Oh,
for
dude,
making
they are
Azeroth
serving.
a place you call home.
I love Holly's necklace thing that she's got on. That's great.
Hey everyone! Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this anniversary celebration to talk about what's coming up for WoW Classic.
I can't believe that after 20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds on Tacondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, ganking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the Crossroads.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
BM.
Being on the Classic team and getting to help contribute to
Deb's
this
bullying people.
incomparable
Oh my God.
legacy, which has breathed new life into the original Classic experiences, I'm not sure anything compares to it. I love how vocal and passionate our player base is, not only about what parts of WoW's history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
Speaking of us taking some pretty big swings, in Season of Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new class
I
abilities,
wish I had time
take
to
on our
play this.
all-new level-up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat
It looks like
Ragnaros
it's
and
been
the
so
Therian.
fun.
We're looking forward to the AQ war effort unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Encourage raid. This will bring new changes and surprises that we can't wait to bring to you. Fun new mechanics, difficulty changes, new rewards. You know us well enough by now to
Oh,
know
what was
exactly
that
how we'll mix
bug?
it up as you wager your sanity for ancient Karaji
It was like a
riches.
void corrupted bug.
Beyond
That
that,
was
for
sick.
Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era. So get ready not
Ooh,
only for
so it's coming
Naxxramas,
to an end.
but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in Deadwind Pass.
They announced
Now
that so
to
long ago.
Cataclysm Classic, where we recently launched the legendary Firelands. You've undertaken difficult challenges.
I haven't
besting
even got past
Ragnaros
level 18 classic.
and his feet, and are hopefully a few steps closer to getting your very own Dragon Wrath staff. We're looking forward to bringing you the final phase of Cataclysm Classic when our Hour of Twilight patch and Dragon Soul raid launch early next year. I know you Classic players out there must be curious where we're going next.
Mop,
Let's
surely.
be honest, you know where we're going next.
Yeah. Of course. Where else? Now, what I will say is I'll level up through Classic to play Mop class. I'll level up through Cataclysm to play Mop Classic, absolutely. I don't care about Cataclysm, unfortunately. Mop's great, though. If I have enough time, I'd love to go back to Mop. I know we've just had it with Remix, so I'm a little bit mopped out, but if this is coming out like mid to late next year, that'll be enough time, I think. Curious to know how LFR does on Cataclysm and Mop. I wonder if there'll be enough players for them to sort of make a lot of groups. I'm sure there will be. There it is, dude. We saw the data mine mount, so they're gonna give us those bonuses now.
The
So we get
Classic
them
team
out
is
now.
proud to announce that Mists of Pandaria Classic is coming, and we can't wait to bring it to you next summer. With its legendary class design and incredible raids
Hell
and
yeah.
dungeons, set amongst a gorgeous environment and backed by an unforgettable soundtrack, we'll be traveling
True.
back to experience all that Pandaria has to offer together.
Genuinely one of the great
Mists of
expansions
Pandaria
of WoW.
Classic is super exciting for all of us, as well as Season of Discovery, and we love that we'll continue to be on that journey with you. But we know, we spend some time on the internet, and we've heard some of you out there, you want something fresh.
which is why we are so pleased to announce that we are bringing you the classic experience.
World of Warcraft Classic
All new
Squared,
fresh realms
let's
with the WoW
go.
Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. And it's happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually soon.
Today.
These realms will be going
No,
live
not today.
next week on November 21st, but you
goddamn.
don't have to rush to level 60. Classic is all about the journey after all. As we've made a change, and our first raid, Molten Core, won't unlock for a few weeks after launch.
We'll be launching realms of
A few
all
weeks is
flavors.
still not a lot of time to
PvP,
get to 60.
normal PvE, and for the very first time, hardcore, which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh
Interesting.
start for everyone at the same
I guess
time.
this is why
together on a
OnlyFans Soda
level playing
Poppins
field with
hardcore
fresh
thing got
economies
delayed.
on very large realms.
If you missed out on jumping into WoW Classic's initial launch in 2019, this is the perfect time to join
There
our
are
community.
too many
These servers
versions
will
of
also
WoW,
launch with some of the
man.
quality
How
of
do
life
people
features
play
that
them
came
all?
later on, like
I
the
guess
Chrono
that's
Boon
not the
displacer to
point.
save your world buffs, and the improved PvP honor ranking system. And yes, we're also pleased to announce that these realms will progress to the Burning Crusade
Oh,
Classic.
we're doing it again. Oh, let's do it all again, baby. Oh, I'm so... Do I really want to play Burning Crusade again? I do. I do, actually.
20 years
Unironically.
ago, alongside all the work we're doing for Season of Discovery,
Burning Crusade was
Cataclysm Classic,
so
and
much
Mists of
fun.
Pandaria Classic means so much to us. We
God
love this
damn.
game, and we love the community that has made
I don't
classic
have time
realms
for other
their
games.
home alongside their friends.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you. This amazing journey is one that's been co-written by you, our incredible community.
Oh, that's cool. We could go back to Wrath. When will that be? Like 2030 or something?
Hi everyone, we're in the middle of such an incredible moment for World of Warcraft. The World Soul Saga kicked off in August.
Ian
with the
looks
launch of
cool
the War
AF
Within,
with the beard,
and
by
we
the
have
way.
been so excited to dive into the expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's humbling to be standing here on the eve of WoW's 20th anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school, and I had just seen enough of the beta to know that I needed to play this game, and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off
So
work for
based.
launch, and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in
They've
so many
named
ways
two different
define
realms
the
now,
rest
and
the
both
course
of them have been
my adult life.
Dreadlords.
So, let's talk about what's coming up for World of Warcraft. Starting with what's on the
Keep
horizon.
that in mind, gang.
We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms.
I did
This
watch the
update will
video
go
for this.
live
I've not
next
dove into
month,
it yet.
And it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue quest lines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor. No spoilers, but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue for where we're going next, but more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover and rewards to help catch up
It
your
looks fun.
alts and
I'm looking
prepare
forward
for
to
the
this.
next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this time with a
It
plunder
sure is.
store to give you more flexibility in earning your
I
rewards
posted this on
instead
Twitter.
of that linear renown track.
You know
Also
I'm going to
making a
play
return will be the
Plunderstorm.
latest iteration of our
I'm going to
Turbulent
hate every
Timeways
second of
event
it.
and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat, for those of you invested in the story of
Oh,
the
that's
War
cute.
Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by
Oh,
none
right,
other
that's
than Chris
cool.
Metzen, and available today.
That's very cool. Is that physical?
So, I know many of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Zalaton's
Right,
trail is
okay.
going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion. Undermine, the capital of the Goblins' trade
We knew
empire.
it.
Fittingly,
Oh, we
our
all
name
knew
for
it.
the 11.1 patch is Undermined with a D. Now, this is a city
That's
unlike
interesting.
any city we've seen before in World of Warcraft.
Oh, I'm actually so
standing as a
hyped for this.
testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins.
This is
as
cool.
masters of technology and
This
alchemy.
makes a lot
And
more
as our
sense
adventures
why we got the
continue,
Mythic
we will
Plus
learn
mount
more
as
about
a
goblin culture
giant
than
mech
ever
suit,
before.
because you know it's going to be a
What's
recall
important
or
to
a
them,
redesigned
what
mech
problems
suit
they're
for
trying
Mythic
to
Plus
solve,
Season 2.
what they're capable of as a society.
Oh, they
Everything
look
that
sick.
makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions. Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions. You'll arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the 4 major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company.
You like pick which one to side with?
You'll align yourself with a group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik
So
the
I don't know
Shiv,
if they announced the
Baron
Season 2
Revelgaz,
Mythic Plus
Baron
dungeons, but you know
Noggenfogger,
that's
and
the
more.
BFA one.
Now, if you're going to be in
on
cahoots with the Goblin
Kazan
Cartel,
is going to be in there.
you can't be seen
Surely.
rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a
You
vehicle
can
designed
drift!
just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft. Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed for driving, which is just as well, because this car travels much, much faster than your regular ground mounts. You can also
Are
further
they-
adjust your car's
Are they
driving
trying out
characteristics.
dynamic
Do you prefer
ground
drift, or do you
mount
want to drift
speed?
more? Do you want more acceleration?
Oh,
even if
please
it's
tell
gonna
me yes.
come at the
We're getting
expense of
Need
your
for
top
Speed in World of
That's up to you.
Warcraft.
You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine, living your life 440 yards at a time.
I can't wait to...
We'll also
If you
be adding
if you
a new
enable
dungeon
war
in
mode, can you just
Undermine,
mow people
Operation
down at
Floodgate,
like 90
which
miles
is a
an
race
hour?
to stop a group of goblins from blowing a dam that would bring ruin to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also be immediately available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus difficulties, alongside the 4 other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons.
Yeah.
Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons,
BFA one.
naturally, in light of our goblin theme
It's
here,
the BFA
is
one.
the
We all knew
Motherlode
this. Yeah,
from
Motherlode.
Battle
I
for
forgot the name
Azeroth.
of it. Of course it was going to
Continuing
be
to build
this.
upon one of our favorite parts of the War Within, this new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're creating
2
new
delves, that's
variations
interesting.
on the existing delves.
Oh,
we're also
that's even
introducing
better.
seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zekvir, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid called
Oh
the
my God.
Liberation of Undermine.
Mecha
coming your
Godzilla
way,
and Mecha
which takes
Kong.
you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio, brimming with color and extravagance, that also
looks
hides
so
the dark
good.
secrets of its owner, the one and only Gallywix.
Of course
And for the
it
arena
is.
PvPers out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right
Wow.
amidst the city.
That's
Now,
pretty
some of
hype.
you may be wondering how Xalatath fits into all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured, Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead.
Okay.
And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the next year. Now, as you can see, 2025 is going to be an incredible year
Midnight
for both
expansion
modern and
reveal
classic
in
WoW
summer.
players.
That's interesting. Okay. So we've got to wait a little bit.
As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20 years with immense gratitude as we lay the foundations upon which to build the next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home. And speaking of home, the team does have
Player
one
housing, let's
more
go.
thing to share with you.
Got the dated tier 2 warrior. That's pretty cool. actually player housing? Are we getting player housing in midnight?
Thank you for joining us today and for being with us for the past 3 decades. The Warcraft universe is a living, breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe.
That's a bold thing to tease.
That's millions of stories of adventure,
Holy
laughter,
hell.
and true connection. And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved,
I
the
was
statue
joking when I
behind
said
us
player
reminds
housing,
us
but
all how important
good
Warcraft is
God.
and continues to be. It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life, our players, and the
So
communities
this is
you
pretty
are a part
sizzle,
of.
really. I'll talk about
Thank
it
you for being
very
the
quickly.
lifeblood of this world.
I
that
don't
means
think
so much to all of us.
if we're getting player housing
30
in
years of
midnight,
history is
I
the
don't
perfect
think
foundation upon which we will
that
build
World
for
of
the bright
Warcraft is going
future
to
ahead.
end
And we
after
can't
the
wait
World
to
Soul
walk that
Saga.
road
They're not going
alongside
to
you.
revamp it. They're not going to do it in
And
Unreal
before we
Engine
go,
or
we
like
want to share
start fresh.
something
I don't
very
think that's
special.
happening.
This September,
like it
190
to,
performers
but
took to the stage
I don't think
to
we're going
celebrate
that
20
direction,
years
man.
of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back
They're
into the history of
pretty.
World of Warcraft
They're
through
doing
its
pretty well
incredible
with
soundtrack
adding
performed
evergreen
live.
content now,
And
I
whether
think
this
player
music
housing is
evokes
probably going to
cherished
be
memories,
part
or
of
you're
that.
hearing some of these pieces for the first
They're not
time,
going to have it for
we
2
hope you
smaller
enjoy the
expansions
performance.
and then get rid. That seems
Here's
silly.
to the next 30 years.
Got a dog. Hell yeah. That's cool. Is that the whole thing? Like a sweet little 40-minute direct? Nice. Oh, are they hitting us with the... Oh, and one more thing. Oh, of course they are. It's adult peekaboo. Or is this the orchestra? It is. As much as I do want to watch this, I'm not going to stream this. It feels a bit weird doing that and just sitting listening to music. Seems like... Are they starting off with Karazhan music or they've just got that as a backdrop? That's funny. I wish I could have gone to this so badly. Oh, that's nice though. Not... I mean, the Warcraft reveals were huge. Warcraft Direct. What a stupid thing for me to say. Seems like everything's getting a good update. I'm going to turn this down a bit more. Everything seems to be getting a really good update. Warcraft, the RTS games, 1 and 2, probably one of the bigger announcements. But, yeah, midnight. Player housing. Undermine. Gallywix. Obviously, we've got the thing with... didn't Gallywix's staff have Azerite in the top of it? So I'm sure we'll learn a bit more about how Azerite and how all that sort of plays into the War Within as well. We'll learn more. There's a lot of speculation, a lot of things that we can already know, but we'll see how that goes. Well, that's a Warcraft Direct. That was very cool. I'm looking forward to a lot of those things, and I'm surprised they've not mentioned more about Midnight and Beyond. But at the same time, I get it. But I'm also surprised that they've not mentioned anything beyond Undermine as well. They've not teased anything after that. So I'm wondering... I feel like if we're getting the Midnight expansion reveal in the summer, I'm wondering if that's when they'll announce what's coming after Undermine. We'll probably already know by data mining by then. Maybe they'll give like a release date for Season 3 of War Within. It's interesting, though. Very interesting. We'll see where we go. But yeah, that seems pretty good for now. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to a lot of those things. We got a lot of content coming up. A lot of things to play. But let me know what you thought down below. What are you most looking forward to? And as always, if you've liked the video, give it a like. Give the channel a subscribe. I appreciate it very much. It does help out a tremendous amount. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye. Alright. Yeah, that didn't quite last as long as I was expecting. I was expecting like a full hour at least. That seems pretty fun. A lot of things to look forward to there, genuinely. Hey, look at that, Warcraft 3. Oh, you guys can't see it here. Warcraft 3 has been updated to a different icon. It's the Warcraft 3 Reforged new icon on the Battle.net installer. And it also lets you upgrade to the battle chest. Does that just give you 1 and 2 on top? It do, I think. What do we got here? What does it say? Warcraft 1 Remastered, Warcraft 2 Remastered, Warcraft 3 Reforged 2.0, and the original games as well. Warcraft 3 Reforged multiplayer hero skins. The meat wagon mount for World of Warcraft, that's been a thing for years now. That's cool. And it's available on Mac as well. That's very cool. And I also think the drops have started. I think I got a message about that. Warcraft Anniversary Bundle. Claim now. Hell yeah. I'm not going to log into Warcraft. I think. I don't actually know what to do. Maybe I could do like an hour. We could play a game or something. Do we finish off the campaign for Diablo 4? That sounds like a plan, right? It sounds like it could be fun. We can change the game. Does that... Am I still eligible for Warcraft drops, if that's the case? Or do I have to be under... Do I have to be under a specific Warcraft game? All campaigns, will it... Let's... Warcraft. World of Warcraft, 13th of November to 11th of December. Watch for 20 minutes and claim the reward. Warcraft Rumble. Watch for 20 minutes. Oh, that's just... Oh, right, yeah, it's... Okay, I'm dumb. I actually don't think Diablo's a part of it. That's kind of cringe. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Do I have anything to do on Warcraft? Because I can play Warcraft, that's not a problem at all. We could do some mount runs, we could chill. I think we could do that. We'll let people get drops if they want to tune in. There's time walking to do. There's Blackrock Depths to do. We'll play Diablo another day. That's for damn sure. I guess we can start recording. We'll do more Warcraft. Hi there YouTube, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some World of Warcraft. We're going to be playing around. We might do Blackrock Depths, we might do a dungeon run, we'll do some mount runs, maybe transmog farming, something. Probably only going to be around for about an hour today. We've just had the Warcraft Direct. Let me know what you're excited about. We had some very cool reveals there, so looking forward to a lot of those. I won't spoil them here if you've not watched it, but if you have, let me know down below what you're looking forward to. And if you like this video, give it a like, give the channel a subscribe, I appreciate it very much, and it does help out a tremendous amount. But for now, I'm going to dive into the game. We'll just chill, we'll do some silly stuff, we'll try and get a mount or two, we'll see what happens, but I'll see you in game. Ciao for now. So, I've got Firefox open still. Hey, there's my face. I love when it auto-selects a different window. That's great. So I don't know if there are any more drops available for playing through World of Warcraft. Is this gonna... Oh, the game is open now. Okay. So, yeah, over the past couple of weeks, I've not been playing, like, religiously World of Warcraft, 'cause I've been doing a lot on Diablo, actually, trying to,
Communication initiated.
level up and, you know, get to endgame stuff on there. So I've been playing probably more Diablo than World of Warcraft, but I have been playing World of Warcraft a little bit, and I've managed to get my rogue up to level 80, and we've got some decent bits of gear, relatively decent. I've not gone too crazy. We've just been doing a bit of time walking and leveling up that way, doing a few delves. We're in the 600s, which is decent. It's not amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but we've also got a delve weekly this week, have we?
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Complete 2 unique delves in Hallowfall. Ah, that's annoying, because you only get 1 bountiful per zone. Okay. So, yeah, we're playing the rogue. Been playing the rogue a fair bit. 6 minutes for the Trove. Trove? What am I talking about? It's... I read the name of the chest. To the Theatre Troupe. We just chill out there for 6 minutes? Get easy bronze celebration tokens? I'm very jittery today. Not me as in me, it just feels like the game's very jittery.
Would you like a program?
We can chill out here for 6 minutes. There's a lot of people here. So, yeah, when I said I've not been playing much World of Warcraft, I guess I can comfortably say that is a lie now, because I have been through every class now. We've been farming enough time walking. I've got every single set, the tier 2 rework. literally every single one. You know, I've got Rogue because I'm wearing it. Priest, we got that one. Death Knight obviously was the first one that we bought. Shaman, we've got that one. Mage, we've got that one. Warlock, we've got that one. Monk, which looks sick, we've absolutely got that one. Druid also looks sick, got that. Demon Hunter looks fine. And Evoker, which looks, it looks decent. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, we've got all them. We've got all the toys, all the other stuff for the 20th anniversary specific. I think the only thing I need to buy now, or did I get him? Let's have a little check. Oh, I did. I bought Hate Spark because I never got that during the 15th anniversary. Yeah, we actually bought him. So I've literally got everything that I need to get with bronze celebration tokens. We've only got 2 at the minute. So I think now the plan is we'll just run time walking stuff on different characters. We'll get our bronze celebration tokens and then we just buy more time warp badges so we can get all the new vendor stuff that'll be coming, or has already started. We had Burning Crusade time walking last week. I'll probably wait until Turbulent Time Ways, whenever that starts. I think that starts January 7th, right? 8th, maybe. So the next patch will come out. Turbulent Time Waves starts like the 8th of January after this event finishes. And then we go through all of the time walkings back to back again. And if you do like 6 weeks in a row, you get a mount. I believe that's how that works. But I think I'll just save up time warp badges until this time period, and then I can spend a lot of them. But we'll see where that takes us. We will definitely see. We've been running a lot of transmog on the Death Knight as well. Trying to get, now that raid skips are account-wide, and Mythic Shadowlands raids got nerfed a little bit. Easier to solo. I've been running those for the past few weeks. And I think this is the last week where I need to run the full thing. And we should unlock the skips for all of them. All of the Shadowlands raids, anyway. So we can start doing mount runs on, like, all characters from now on, I guess, really. Yeah, that should be fun. That's more content to do. I've not ran... Lord knows I've not ran Battle for Azeroth raids in a hot minute. We've still got a couple of mounts to get from there. We've got N'Zoth and Gmod and Jaina. The Water Elemental still to get. I don't think there's anything else. There's Mythic Dungeon mounts to farm still. That's about it, I think. We've got 1.5 minutes for Theatre Troop to begin, which is more than fine. This music's going hard, dude. I think we'll do Theatre Troop. And then I think we'll do the usual, right? We'll do Nighthold and... No, I just do Nighthold now, I think, in Legion for the mount. Argus I only run, and Taurus I only run for the Argus Scythe, which we can do on the Death Knight. I don't believe it drops for the Rogue. I don't know if that's been changed now that a lot of loot is account bound. I think things like that are probably still restricted to what class can actually equip. "15 seconds ago." Alright, we've got to speak to her. Begin theatre. What have I got to do?
A hand. They need all the support we can give.
Okay.
Conversation initiated.
You could be lead next time. I have another thought. He has more experience, it seems. Unbound like him are good at improv. That's a good point.
See you
Okay.
at the show.
There's always next time. Oh, they've disappeared. Okay. Sure, dude. Fight off the deep flayers. Oh, I love the theatre troupe when it just gets all laggy. Big fan of that. Yeah, I'm kind of assuming now. Like, I thought the Warcraft Direct was very good. There was a lot of cool things announced. But I am kind of wondering if that's why they've not done a BlizzCon this year. Because I'd imagine all the other franchises that Blizzard have, like say Diablo has just had a big expansion, so really they're just going to announce the next season and talk about that maybe. But I don't feel like there's going to be huge changes there. StarCraft, nothing is happening with StarCraft anytime soon. Maybe in the next 5 years we'll get like StarCraft or something, but I don't see that happening. Nothing to announce this year especially. And let's have a think. If that's all they had for like Warcraft stuff, that's not going to be big enough to actually fill out a BlizzCon. I know BlizzCon's more than the announcements, I get that, but you still need something. It was a small amount of announcements, but still very hype is how I would describe that Warcraft Direct. I'll be very upset if we don't get the toys from Warcraft Rumble.
The market
Get critters away from the market, okay.
If we assist them,
Oh,
their
we just punting them?
might
Hell
stay
yeah,
for the
dude.
show.
Alright, we capped out. Picking ferrets. Not a big fan of that. Nosy mouse. Nosy ferret. Why do we gotta kick them? Can't we just like pick them up and move them? Defeat as many drunken earthen as possible. Alright. Now we're talking. Kicking animals? No. Beating up drunken people? Hell yeah. Brew-addled earthen. That's a good way of putting it. We've all been brew-addled before. Can I cheese this? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think it's been many years since I've like got super into Rogue. Rogue was my this very Rogue was like my first proper main in World of Warcraft.
Imagine how these props will look with just
But
a bit more polish.
But I started playing properly when I got into it. I did have an undead mage and an orc warrior many moons ago, but they were on free trials. Or this account, but it was a free trial at the time, so I didn't really know what I was doing. I just got into the game. And then, yeah, my first character was Dwarf Rogue rolled alliance with my cousin and his friends. There's my first main guy. I mean, I'm an earthen now. I'm not a dwarf anymore. Lord knows this character's changed about a little bit. But yeah, still the same character. But I feel like rogues... Do I want to say since... I don't know, Cataclysm rogues seemed fine. I guess the last time I properly played the rogue was probably Legion. I didn't really love Outlaw. I mean, I loved it when it first came out, but I soon quickly realized that you had to like press 7,000 buttons a second, and the gameplay just didn't feel super fun. So yeah, BFA, Shadowlands, and Dragonfly, I leveled my rogue up, but I'd never played it that much. Just sort of kept him vaguely up to date. But yeah, now in War Within, rogues have had a little bit of a rework. Outlaw feels phenomenally better than what it did to me personally. Assassin now feels very much like it did in Wrath of the Lich King again, which is great. Massive fan of that. So yeah, maybe I'll play rogue more. Maybe this will be like my new go-to alt, or even main. I like Death Knight, but I feel like other classes do damage better. Crowd around the generals and cheer. Where are the generals? Oh, there they are. Hey. It's Emmerich. Ooh. Let's go, Emmerich. Why is the crowd so loud here?
We are the Ward's top general.
Affirmative. Our two companies are the fiercest in Kazalgar. They cheer for you, my friend.
Generals, we have calculated that we only need one of you. Decide amongst yourselves who will be decommissioned.
Uh-oh.
It is just you and me, Audemars, the last two generals. We have surpassed so many Earthen to be here.
And I must surpass only one more, Emmerich, to be the best and the last.
Uh-oh. Use the props on stage to prove your might.
The last general. I am far stronger
Hell yeah.
than you, Audemars. I will prove it.
Your strength alone is admirable, but my strength is leadership and the loyalty of my troops.
That cleaves it. I will make sure you are deactivated.
That cleaves it, dude. Hey, we did it. Nice.
I might have worked with you, Emmerich, but I am your better.
General Audemars, you are the last remaining general. You will lead the Earthen forces from now on.
I got a nice little cloak. That's cool. Nothing really to write home about, though. Cool. Okay, let's do a mount run, shall we? Let's go do Nighthold. Then we can run Argus for the scythe. I would run like, what's the raid called? Sepulchre or Sanctum of Domination, but I've got to go through the whole thing and they probably take like a good hour. So I don't really have time to go through those. So I think maybe starting next week, whenever I do mount runs. After this week, I'll get the raid skips. So if we play WoW from then on, after this week, then we can add those to the mount run rotation.
The demons rally behind one of their champions. Bring
Where's
it
this
down.
guy got green on his gun? Is that just lighting? That looks like he's got a fell arm gun thing. Yeah, I kind of want to run this. I want to run this. I want to run Argus. Maybe I'll do this again. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, break. I'm talking about Argus. I've gone there. I don't want to do this on the rogue. I needed to go to Nighthold. I want to do Nighthold on the rogue. I might do Nighthold on Death Knight, and then I'll do Argus on Death Knight. I don't know. I might run Blackrock Depths quick. Vault's down here, isn't it? Could get a piece of... Do you get hero gear for doing... killing the last boss of Blackrock Depths? I think you do, right? So we'll do that on the rogue. Get a little bit of gear. Did a couple of delves. We've got some pieces that we still need to upgrade. I've got crafted gear that I could get done. I don't know what's best to craft for a rogue. I feel like weapons would probably be the best ones for me. I don't know, it depends.
Without more arc wine, many citizens will wither right here in the city. Find what you can, and I will see that they are cared for.
Right. Right, let's make sure this is on Mythic. It is. Jolly good. Okay. Van Cleef's just beating someone up, I guess. Oh, we've got to kill the temporal anomaly fella as well. Because that boss has a chance to drop a weapon enchant. Or the appearance of it, anyway. Which looks really cool. It seems like the drop rate is super low. Not all the time, but most of the time when I run this place, I do try and go through and kill this boss as well. Then I have to run back. We get anything good here? No.
This is a momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion came, no outsider was permitted inside the corridors of the Nighthold for 10,000 years. Now the fate of my people rests in the hands of outsiders. All of
Right,
you
here we go.
to save us from the
Let me
terrible
in.
bargain
Let me
made
in.
by our queen.
There he is. Chronomatic anomaly.
Why defy that which defies my time?
Do we get it? No, probably not. Nah. That's a damn shame. One day.
The time lock is broken. They are
Can I show it on here?
No doubt our forces will be disoriented. I will inform them what happened and see that they are ready
It's
to resume
under items, isn't it? Weapon enchant.
From here we have
These are the
access to
ones I don't
palace
have.
grounds.
Poisoned I
We
don't
can
have
open
for
the
some
gates
reason. I
from the
definitely
inside.
used to. I think you buy that off a rogue vendor. But yeah, that's the Chronos one. That's the one that we just tried to get, and there's one from the Emerald Nightmare as well, which looks sick, which I'd love to, I would love to have this for this set. That looks very cool. Yeah, super low drop rate. Night Spire. That's where we want to be. We'll beat up Elisand. I love the sound that the throwing knife has. We've got to wait for more RP. I love this raid.
I foresaw your coming, of course.
Gotta wait a whole minute
The
for
threads
it
of
to
fate
talk.
that led you to this
Yeesh.
place. Your desperate attempt to stop the Legion. My people faced a similar dilemma. I peered into all possible futures in search of an answer. And found only one. The Legion's victory is inevitable. Every time stream shows it to be so. Had we resisted, they would have taken the Nightwell by force and left us bereft of it. I could not allow my people to starve, to waste away without its energy sustaining us. So a bargain was struck. Now I see a future where the Legion is victorious and my people endure. This is the thread that must be preserved. I
Sure,
will do
dude.
everything in my power to make it so. Your deaths ensure the future of the Nightborn. Come forward, then. Let us speed you towards your fate. Your timelines end here.
No. Crazy talk.
You exist in but a single moment. I am far less limited. Time shifts again, and your doom draws near.
Alright, last one. Let's get you out of here.
Time is
Here we go.
not possible.
Oh, right, okay, I've got the Warlock shoulders. That's pretty cool. Surprised I'd never got those before. And these one, that's the monk helmet,
In all the
paladin.
possible futures I scry,
Nice.
I did not foresee one in which
I need to go through a lot of these raids again, actually. Now that some of the, especially for Legion,
Will you defeat the Legion?
all the
Will you fail?
class restricted tier
Eddies about you in fits
armor
and
set
starts.
pieces,
Nothing is certain.
you can now collect them and you get the appearance, which is very helpful. So I could do with going through a lot of these raids again and picking up some transmog for the alts. Okay, remember I don't have Death's Advance anymore. I've actually got to run. Whee!
Surrender. I may yet show.
Oh, I actually don't have sprint available. Whoops!
Time to return the deed.
I am
Dead.
Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate. It cannot end like this.
I like how his body dissolves.
You topple a pawn and presume
But then
to
Illidan
challenge
dissolves
its
him in the cutscene afterwards. Maybe the cutscene is like meant to technically happen now.
Behold the
No, because he's like good, right? I don't know.
the endless darkness that shall consume your world.
Maybe Mythic Phase isn't canon. Maybe that's the easiest way to deal with that. Hey, did we get the mount? Absolutely not. Why would we? We got more monk gear though. That's cool. Well, it is what it is. Let's go to the Caverns of Time. Let's do LFR, shall we? Make it quick. Kill the final boss. Be a lake. Be a little quick skirmish through Blackrock Depths. Just some easy hero gear. Right, this way. Thank you. Have I crashed? Oh no, we're loading. That's good. There's been a bug at the minute. I don't know if it's been fixed. Hot fixed. There's been a bug.
Our flight has
Currently, where every time you go through a portal or like a load screen or something, the game just freezes for about 10 seconds afterwards. And the quickest way to fix it, if you're unaware, is I'm not in a guild. That probably helps on this character. If you're in a guild, you can go to... There's like guild info here, and there's the news settings. Or the guild feed settings. If you click on the filter and turn everything off, that fixes that. But again, it may have been...
Take care of yourself out there.
It may have been fixed by now. I'm not 100% sure.
Best mind your manners in the
Disturbance detected. Let's roll. So what we want to do, we want to queue up for Imperial Seat, because that'll give us... Oh, it's only champion gear. It's not hero. Oh, okay. That's not actually as useful then. Codex of Chromie also gives hero gear. Maybe we could get something good. We'll queue up for both. We'll do both. This is like a... People have done the 20th anniversary stuff now, right? You know what it's about. I didn't make a video about it. It's a fun little event. There are world bosses. I'm just going to do some quick stuff. I'm not sure how long the queues are for each of these. Less than a minute, apparently. Oh, no, that's timing queue. 3 minutes for Chromie, 12 for Raid Finder. Okay.
Awaits at the storyteller's stage. So stop
Oh, he's a Coltier and his legs have gone through the floor. I was trying to figure out if he was a Pandaren or a dwarf. I couldn't tell. That's funny. That set looks really good on Coltier. Does this give champion gear as well? You got to kill the world bosses. No, it's just... Oh, contains your first weekly cash you earn each week contains a piece of champion gear. Okay. So either this or the Codex of Chromie give a piece of champion gear. That's cool. What does the Delves quest give? That gives a pinnacle cache. First 2 weekly caches you earn each week contain a piece of veteran gear. Now that's Garbaggio. Say that. I've got a piece of veteran gear. Oh, I'm yawning. That's not good. I gotta go to work soon. It's not good at all. Alright, we'll just chill until one of these queues pop. Have a quick look, see if we get any extra bits of news on like Wowhead or something. Someone fighting Doomwalker. Nope, someone's getting killed by Doomwalker. Okay. Yeah, just gonna have a quick browse. Yeah, let's look at this. Can we bring this up while we... I'll bring it up on the PC, actually. I was bringing it up on my phone to have a quick nosy, but I suppose I can... bring it up on the PC. We can hear the queues pop if needs be. There we go. I guess we'll check it out after this then. Oh, they're videos. You know the comic book things? Like the novella. They're videos. I think. They are. They're 20-minute videos. That's cool. Like little audiobook things. Interesting. Do. Hey, Chromie.
Don't wander too far. We'll get started shortly.
Do. Ah, Silithus. What a place.
Thanks again for helping me fix the Codex. All our time misadventures sure have done a number on the poor thing. Here's the problem. There are warps in the Codex's simulation that are distorting what events actually took place.
Sure.
I can't say for sure what those distortions will look like or how to fix them, but we'll know it when we see it. I'll mark warped locations on your map. Or You can just follow
It's either
me
going to be
around.
here or here.
Let's not waste any time. Follow me, everyone.
I forget what end bosses we get. We've had Kel'Thuzad. There's one of the Dreadlords. One of the bosses from Anchorage, I think, is one of them.
The Legion were definitely not at Southwind Village. Defeating them will calibrate the Codex.
I don't like being stunned. Alright, dudes. Anyone want to help real quick with this guy? Anyone? Yeah, something about Assassin Rogue just feels so cool right now. And I love the dwarf races in the game, but Earthen just being that little bit bigger, I think makes me prefer them even more. And they've got cool customization. So I'm a big fan of staying as a dwarf rogue, but being that little bit taller and bulkier. What's this guy doing? Get out from under the sand, dude. He's gone.
Let's find the next distortion.
Alright, over here, then over here, and then way over to the gates. We usually have like rituals to stop here, I think. It's pretty samey, this scenario. It's got a couple of variations, but it's relatively the same thing every time. It's not like mind-blowing content, but I suppose if it's just something people want to dive into and get a piece of gear from, it's opened my eyes a little bit. Playing certain games recently, and they're all very Xbox owned, which I guess I'm kind of biased towards them now. But these kind of scenarios in WoW, Nightmare Dungeons and the Pit and stuff like that in Diablo, and like Firefight in Halo Infinite especially, they all just feel like little 15-minute... They all sort of feel like a little 15-minute dungeon in a way. So I kind of look at them mostly like the same kind of content. It's just something you can chill out and do, you get a little reward for it. And just kind of... I don't know. It's made me sort of perceive them in a different way, even though they are still the same thing. It sort of feels like or like a mission in Warframe or something. That, realistically, is no different to a Nightmare Dungeon in Diablo 4. It's the same little, like, 5-10 minute thing. You can dive in, do the objective, you win, you get a little reward at the end of it. And again, with, like, Firefight from Halo, they all feel relatively similar. But I don't see them as, like, a staple... or like the big content thing of these games anymore. It's just like, here's a thing to do. You can do other stuff. Feel free to do other stuff. But here's a little thing you can do. You can dive in. I really want to get to the point where I actually try and tackle Mage Tower again on some other classes as well. I'd love to go for the mount, where you've got to complete all the unique, different... I think there's 7 different Mage Tower scenarios. You got to complete each one. And then you get like a spell tome mount. But I would like to do it just to get some armor sets on a lot of different classes, actually. Warrior one, Rogue one, and Paladin one's pretty cool as well. Warlock's very cool. I'd love to do that.
That can't be good. Tichondrius? Why is it always a Red Lord? Help me take care of this distortion.
Shout out to Tichondrius, one of the realms mentioned in the Warcraft Direct.
Witness your...
No, thank you. Let's go, dude. Kind of looking forward to the revamped Wintervale as well. I wonder if they'll actually have an instant boss fight rather than just like a daily quest that you go and do every day. I kind of prefer that. It's annoying to fly up to Alterac Mountains every day. I usually end up just... I fly there every day on my main, but then every time I do it on my alts, I literally just park my alts there for the whole of the event near enough. There we go. That was nice and easy. I need to sell some stuff.
Always do. Or is this the first time? I can send you
Here we go. What do we get? Sword.
whenever you're ready. Speak to me when you're done here.
Crit Mastery Leech. Agility Sword. Can I use that on anyone? I mean, obviously it's outlaw spec for rogue. Just thinking about anyone else. Monk, maybe, if I level up a monk. Demon Hunter. Yeah, I can make use for that. Chromie's Codex. Let's go hand that in. Hey, Chromie.
The time ways must be preserved.
We got a belt. I've already got a champion belt. Frick. And it's already got a gem socket as well. Stats are worse. I think crit mastery is best for assassin. So I guess my belt is better. It is. It's got a gem socket. That means it's pretty much instantly better anyway.
Your purchase will serve you well.
Average wait time 24 minutes for Blackrock Depths. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. Nice. I'll do this and we'll finish up with a scythe run, I think. I'm not going to be on too long today. I don't have to go to work like imminently, but I need to go like make a coffee and sort of prep. Nice. Let's put poisons back on before we forget. We'll do a mount run as well. We'll do a scythe run. We'll do Nighthold again, maybe.
Has worked. You will not interfere.
These are both gonna hurt. Getting out of here. Still hurts. Forgot about the explosive demise. I'm dumb. I regularly forget about that kind of thing. Demon's Hunter.
Face your doom, mortals! You cannot hide from us!
Magma Infusion. Hate that. Got an ad? I'm sure do. I'll let him walk up here first. And hopefully should be opening up the Firelands portals. That's good. We'll get a bit of AoE on these guys. Maybe we'll do a little cheeky vanish. We can get dots upon a lot of those. I don't think anyone's too bothered about clearing these. That's fine. We can still do it pretty comfortably. Whoa, I want to be out of that. Okay. And we'll go deal with these. I don't want to be too close to there. Yeah, that's why that happens. Okay. Definitely don't want to be in any of this, actually. Someone's dead.
Set the world ablaze!
Ooh, I'm getting hit by so much here. Holy hell. What's going on, dude? Is it because no one cleared the portals at all? Was I the only guy doing it? Christ. Okay. It's fine. Yo. I'll let them deal with the boss. I'll... Great, another round spawned. That's wonderful. Just gonna nuke him now, I'd imagine. We'll be fine. We'll nail it. I'm just gonna chill in AoE. Let them deal with everything. I like hardcore panicked and got out of the way of the Flame Walker. I didn't realize no one else was like killing the portals. Bloodlust? Huh? Hello? Why am I...
Thank you for removing those foolish senators.
So confused, just pulling, I'm like ripping aggro, apparently. That's fine. Focus Moira, we sure do. If we don't, people are gonna giga die. It's not on me. This guy's got more health than I remember. Oh, is that actually on me? Okay. What have I got? Fire to shadow. Nice. Nice and easy. They're not going to join together, are they? Okay, let's put it on me again. Great. What have I got? Fire to shadow. Nice and easy. Is that another one on me? No, actually. Okay.
Your efforts are utterly pointless, fools. You'll never be able to defeat me.
You want to bet? Focus Moira. Hell yeah, dude. Who's pulling? Is it going to be the Death Knight or the Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter's got more health. He's in a guild called All Newt Skull, that's funny.
The hands of Ragnaros's most powerful servant. I will not be denied. The fire below bends to my will.
That's not what we want. That must be so hard to deal with in range. I don't know if you can outrange it and cast still. Alright, can any range deal with those guys up there? I'm assuming not. And people are probably going to die. I'll run up when Moira's dead. She's going to die. Okay, okay, they despawn when she dies. Never mind. Problem solved. Bit low on the old energy.
Repel the invader. The ground betrays you.
No. Ground would never betray me. I'm an earthen. Crazy talk. Can I stun this guy? Nope, sure can't.
I am the Emperor.
Hey Rag, how's it going? A little bit of energy. I'm sure the tanks will move this guy at some point. I believe. I've got to believe. Oh, he's moving a little bit. There we go. That's nice. That's gonna hurt. perfect timing, actually. Just got out of there. Is this guy gonna move? Nope. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Here we go, he's dead. That was nice and easy.
Spare my son.
No.
Pathetic.
No!
Rip, dude.
Great and honorable dwarf! You ruined my life! And the life of my unborn child!
Debatable. I think you're better off, personally. Nice. Alright, some more champion gear. Can we replace neck or ring, maybe? That'd be nice.
Here to chat or work. If you hear anything I note, let me know.
What do we get? Hey, we got a ring. Crit and haste, they're decent stats. Oh, that's a lot of crit, actually. Oh, that ring's way better. I lose a gem socket, but actually that much crit is huge. Hell yeah. Big fan of that. Hang on. I'm going to move over to Death Knight. We've been going an hour. I'll go like 10-15 minutes more. We'll do a quick mount run. We'll do Night Hold and we'll go for a scythe run. I'll let my dog in real quick because she's tapping on the door. Hang on. I may have to get up and let her back out again because she's very, very fussy. She likes to be where she shouldn't be. Not that she shouldn't be in it, but she likes to be very awkward and just tap on doors and then doesn't actually want to come into the room that you let her into. She's on my bed. It's fine. Where am I actually going? I want to take the Dalaran Hearthstone, don't I? Don't I? So we'll do a Night Hold, and then we'll end up with, like I say, with a Scythe run, I think. That'll just be the things that we do today. It's been a hot minute since I played WoW on stream. And hopefully over the next few days, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the day after, but Saturday, hopefully I should be on, and I'll be able to finish up Diablo 4 and actually get stuck into a few games again. Oh, we're gonna have to kill the chronomatic anomaly again, aren't we? We've got to go for the enchant, especially with this character, because we've got the purple set. I'd love to have that enchant on this. Dead. Go to the Scorpion. Anything good here? No.
This is a momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion came, no outsider was permitted inside the corridors of the Nighthold for 10,000 years.
There's a lot of recurring 10,000 years things in Warcraft as well. Illidan being imprisoned, mainly. There's another thing that happened like 10,000 years ago.
To save us from the terrible bargain made by our queen.
Yeah, alright. Let's go.
Shannara Dalaroth! I have no idea how such an entity came to...
Why defend my time has come?
No enchant again. It is what it is, unfortunately. Can I flick over to the Delver?
The time lock is broken. They are free.
Okay.
No doubt our
That's better. We get a little bit more sprint. We can travel a little bit further.
And see that they make ready to resume our assault.
From here, we have access to the palace grounds. We can open the gates from the inside.
Nice. Right. 3 more. No, we got like 4 more boss kills to do, I think. Like I say, should be another 10-15 minutes or so. And then we'll peace out. I didn't just want to watch a direct today and then peace out stream-wise, but I did want to do Diablo, but I thought if Diablo doesn't count towards the Warcraft directs, it drops. Then I figured I'd just play WoW and complete some little bits just while we're on here doing this. And like I say, we'll pick up Diablo at the weekend. We should finish the campaign with like right at the end still.
I foresaw your coming, of course.
I've got to wait a whole minute for the RP again. That's nice.
Your desperate attempt to stop the Legion. My people faced a similar dilemma. I peered into all possible futures in search of an answer. And found only one. The Legion's victory is inevitable. Every time stream shows it to be so. Had we resisted, they would have taken the Nightwell by force and left us bereft of it.
Sure.
I could not allow my people to starve. to waste away without its energy sustaining us. So a bargain was struck. Now I see a future where the Legion is victorious and my people endure. This is the thread that must be preserved. I will do everything in my power to make it so. Your deaths ensure the future of the Nightborn.
Such a doofy looking set, this.
Let
I
us
love the
speed you
helmet, but
towards
it's
your
so silly at the same time.
Your timelines
Let's go,
end
Elisand.
here.
Take 2.
You exist in but a single moment. I am far less limited. Time shifts again, and your doom draws near.
There we go. That was nice and easy. Druid helm, shaman helm. That's what we like to see, and nothing else. Okay.
In all the possible futures I scried, I did not foresee one in which you were victorious.
I am no more distractions.
You sure about that, Gul'dan?
Surrender. I may yet show mercy.
I'm glad the Horseman version of Death's Advance, the Death Charge, I'm glad that keeps the not being affected by movement things like wind. I'm glad it keeps that rather than just turning into like a charge sprint thing. Hey Illidan, how's it going?
Pawn and presume to challenge its master? Such arrogance! Behold the shadow of what is to come. The endless
What is to come?
darkness that shall consume your world. You are not prepared!
Dummy.
This Titan.
Okay, no mounts, but we did get Shaman legs and Demon Hunter legs, which is... that's fine. That's fine. Nothing to write home about though, unfortunately. Right, now to Argus. See if we can go for the scythe. If we can get that, huge. If not, so be it. I will be checking out Diablo Immortal as well, because the Lich King raid boss comes out today. I think it already has. Potentially. I'll be looking into that, seeing how all that works. Probably won't be playing that on stream. Maybe I will if it's like really gripping.
Demons rally behind one of their champions.
I really enjoyed Diablo Immortal. I will say that was a very fun phone game. But it is like 30 gig on a phone. And I don't know, you had something where you could change your class for free. You got like an item, and I changed to the Blood Knight, whatever that was called when that come out, and I don't love that class. Did kind of enjoy playing Barbarian. I don't know, I kind of want to get back into it a little bit. It was very good. I never got into the whole gem system though, because apparently you needed like 5-star gems or something. I don't know.
The Vindicar will draw all the fire we can, Torarion, but we cannot hold out long. You must disable their defenses.
We will not fail you, Prophet. Champions, we'll keep these winged beasts occupied
Oh, yeah, dude.
while you clear a path.
Enemy contact. Deploying arsenal.
We're gaining ground. Press the attack. Light forged, fall back.
Enemy combatants detected. Apocalypse drive.
Nice. I think I killed that a bit too quick. That's fine. Forgot I had to kill this boss. I just feel like I can skip just straight to Agramar and Argus.
Incoming Legion ships! Take cover!
Someone got Hall of Fame Queen Ansarek. What is that? Oh, among the 200 guilds worldwide to defeat Queen Ansarek on Mythic. That's pretty cool. Rats to Deception.
The Legion's ranks are crumbling, but they still outnumber us. My
That's
forces
very
will
cool.
keep them engaged.
The heart of Antoris lies before us. The power behind the Legion's infinite army.
So much agony here. So many voices. It's nearly overwhelming. But I can feel ANR urging us forward. Witches! You call that torment? I've endured far worse!
I tire of that worm's babbling. Let me scorch the flesh from his miserable bones!
That's kind of hardcore.
This may be the one place in the universe sacred to the Legion. Demons would pluck out their eyes sooner than gaze upon it. Who could ever imagine such a sacrifice?
Yeah. So this is Argus's World Soul. Very much similar to the World Soul that we saw in the cinematic for the War Within, but that is Azeroth's.
Tesseract power is unleashed!
There we go, Agramar's dead. Is there anything here that I need? Shaman Helm, I think I definitely needed that. That's cool. And Taurus, do I have all of that? I need the back and chest piece. Otherwise, that's a very cool set. We've almost got that full thing.
Azeroth cries out in pain.
Okay, time for Argus. Let's go. Let's go, buddy.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption.
Easy. No scythe. That hurts. That really hurts. Ah, that's pain. That's painful. Okay, we didn't get anything this time, and I don't think we've got anything cool to drop on a stream in so long now. But we'll come back again next week, or maybe later on this week. We'll try some other stuff and see if we get a mount to drop. We'll have to see what happens. But I'm going to peace out. I'm going to go make a coffee. I need to go get prepped for work. So I hope you all have a lovely day. If you've liked this video, again, leave a like on it. Give the channel a subscribe and let me know down below in the comments what you've liked about the Warcraft Direct if you've watched it. I am very hyped for Undermine. We all sort of expected we were going there. I'm very happy to actually see more goblin architecture stuff. I'd love it if we could return to Kazan one day and just have that as like a zone, but maybe that'll be like a... We've had player housing teased in Midnight. So, I don't know, maybe Kazan could be one of those places we could build a house. That would be so cool. But we'll have to see how that works. But it's looking good. The future of Warcraft is looking very, very good. But like I say, I'm going to peace out for today. And hopefully we'll be back soon, very soon in the near future. And we'll finish up Diablo. We'll play some more WoW. And we'll play the other games that we had in rotation. So look forward to that. I'll be here. I hope you join me. And I hope you all have a lovely day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, stream. I am actually going to go. I've ended the recording. And same messages for the stream watchers. I'm going to peace. Hope you all have a lovely day. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye for now.